We're engaged! We're engaged!
It's official!
It is official. The ring is on my finger. I guess we're gonna tell our story. But first, little bubbly.
Sure. Why don't you start off with the story?
Okay. I'm terrified of this. Ah! Woohoo! Okay, so it's my birthday.
Yes, it is your birthday.
25.
Quarter of a century.
That's old.
We're both getting old.
So we're going down into the city, San Francisco, and Nate decides that walking on the Golden Gate Bridge would be a good idea.
Right.
So we decided to go on the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's not so easy to get there. We're having a really hard time finding parking and where to go, and so I decided just not to do this today. Like, we had plans to go to dinner and theater, and so we're not walking the Golden Gate Bridge.
Time schedule's already crunched.
Yeah, we're not going to the Golden Gate Bridge today. We're going tomorrow or Friday. That would be better. Like, we don't have to go on my birthday.
And I'm like, no, we're going tonight or today, and we're gonna make this happen. So I turned the vehicle around.
Super adamant.
And
we're going on the bridge.
Yeah, I was trying my best not to give it away that it's important that we do this right now. But,
all right, we're going.
But I had to get my point across. So anyway, we get to the Golden Gate Bridge, and I park. And but before we go any further, probably some backstory.
My jacket.
Yeah. So the jacket. I buy this jacket for Dana a couple months ago, and I bought her other gifts for her birthday, but I'm really bad about this kind of thing. I get all excited for her birthday, and I bought her
I got all my
kinds of
birthday
stuff,
gifts like a month before my
but
birthday.
none of them were given to her on her actual birthday, except for this jacket. But she asked for this jacket several times, which I bought, a while ago, like I said, and then, she kept asking for shooting a wedding, or whatever, it was cold or whatever. She took a million reasons why she needed the jacket, and I was like, no, it's your only gift that I have left that I have yet to give to you, so you're getting it on your birthday. So
on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right. Well, that wasn't quite in my head at that time, because everything was kind of going with I was just kind of going with the flow, but I finally get the ring in my hands, and I'm so excited, so I have to start planning, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to ask? And then I start thinking, like, I see the jacket. I'm like, oh, there's the jacket. That'd be the least thing she expects. And, that way it's kind of like its own little joke that, like, I made you wait for this jacket for so long, and now it's for a good reason. So, anyway, we get to the Golden Gate Bridge, and she sees that it's the package. And, I mean, I did a nice job packaging it up.
So cute.
But you can still tell it was
perfect,
closed.
cutest, most packaging you've ever seen in your whole life. Yeah, it freaking took me 2 hours this morning.
Yeah, I handmade the card, and I spent a lot of time with it. But anyway, I figured it was going to be an important gift. Better spend some time with it.
Look at this card. Sugar. Handmade sewed buttons.
Anyway.
So cute.
So,
I was pretty much crying already when I saw the package. I was like, that's adorable.
But it was cold on the Golden Gate Bridge. It was foggy and windy, and it had been hot everywhere else.
And I'm like in this little white dress.
Right, so we both thought it was going to be hot. Anyway, to get it going, so she's already asking for the jacket to open the package as soon as we get out of the car. And I'm like, no. It's your only present. We're going to make it special. Go midway down the bridge, and we'll kiss after or whatever, just have some
romantic.
memory. Yeah. Anyway, so we get about midway down the bridge, and, after her asking 50 times for the jacket all the way down, I'm like, no.
It was cold!
Well, I'm like, okay,
and he had my jacket in his hands.
Alright, here's good. So I found a spot in the middle of the bridge, and she opened up the first present. She opened up her card.
I opened up my card, and I was already like crying when I first saw this awesomeness. You'll see pictures because it's so freaking cute.
Anyway, so she says she read it, and then she starts crying.
Oh yeah, and there's this line in here that's like, I love you, you're so perfect and unique and all this awesome stuff, but I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
But for now.
But for now, we're just celebrating your birthday. So even in the perfect moment, I was like, all right, he's not gonna ask me to marry him.
Yeah. So she puts on the jacket, and I'm freaking out because it's in the pocket, and we're on a very tall bridge next to the edge. And I just envisioned this ring falling out of the jacket and into the abyss of the ocean. So, I put extra buttons in the pockets for the jacket. So why don't you take a step this way so you don't fall out? And so she comes towards the middle and she gets the jacket on and puts it on very carefully so nothing falls out. And anyway, so she puts on the jacket. And I'm like, okay, why don't you just make sure the buttons are still in there?
And so I put my hand in my pockets to feel for the extra buttons, and I'm like, box! So I'm like already like trembling and crying, and I'm holding the box.
Yeah, so
Takes the box.
I take the box, and
On his knee on the Golden Gate Bridge.
traffic stopped,
Stops.
honking,
Honking,
yelling.
people screaming.
It was really awesome, and I was shaking all nervous,
So cute.
but
I was crying. Like,
yeah, we were both a mess.
yeah.
But
Tears,
it was
snot.
time, man. I got done the deed, and I asked her, and yeah, she's gonna be my sugar forever. And so that's the story. And,
This is the story. We're
only the
engaged.
beginning of many to come as we grow old together.
Yay! All right. Cheers.
Cheers, and thanks for being patient with our long story.
Thanks. Oh.
I guess we should drink that. I love you.
I love you. All right, we're turning this thing off.